TV. This is the Zion I View TV. Anytime you see me, I'm always bridging that gap you see. From Corozal to PG, Addis Ababa to Belize City. Always in some kind of industry. Always a helping up who used to be free. Always hitting up His Majesty. But don't know Empress Menen is the key. I feel balance every energy. Come to set the pace and set the people free. Give thanks to the ancestors, I share to all our higher predecessors who paved the way and helped to make it so much better. In this time so I and I could come and be her steppers and do the rights and make the chains and bust with all the fetters. Big up to Philip Wilson and Antonio Soberanes. A couple of we heroes when I get them proper homage. Big up to Major Roberts and Miss Wendy Zaraga. A couple of we heroes will help make it through the saga. I share to Carl Hushna, he's Belize's greatest actor. Another our hero worth to mention in the factor. Henry Fairweather and Murphy VNC. Big up, blessed love and blessed be. Big up to Mr. Peters and Miss Leela Vernon. A couple of we legends when we come for bless the sermon. Big up to Andy P and Mr. Paul Namour. And hail to all we heroes as we know them anymore. Zion I View TV. This is the Zion I View TV. Every time you see me, I'm always bridging that gap you see. From Corozal to PG, Addis Ababa to Belize City. Always in some kind of industry. Always a helping up the used to be free. Lion Eye TV with your host, Priest Seraphim L. This is the Zion I View you see. Bridging the gap from Belize to Africa, Africa to Belize. Land of the gods with the cool breeze. Ease that your art to represent. Lion Eye View TV with your host, Priest Seraphim L. This is the I, Rasta Art, to represent.
Lion Eye View TV.
Mile 41.
Representing for Face It Production.
Lion Eye View TV. Rastafari.
Yes, sir.
This is the Lion Eye View TV interview with Miss Jackie. Yes, how are you today?
Okay.
I see you have some wonderful things here, you know. Arts and craft, you create everything yourself.
Yes, sir.
And so what are most things that you love to do? Knitting or making necklace?
Knitting, making necklace, dresses, blouse,
Wow.
sew,
You have a hand.
braids belt, weave belt,
Wow.
depending on the length, weave, name in it.
So how long you been doing this work?
Okay, this work is like, well, actually, our art and craft, it's in the family.
Aha.
It's in the family. So it starts way down from my grandparents.
Wow.
Yeah, way
History, you have a
down.
long history.
Long history. Right down to my grandparents, from grandparents to my parents as well.
Okay.
To an extent, my dad, most of all, he does art. He
Wow.
does his own type of art too. He deals with mostly wood.
Okay.
Yeah, he carves. He do his own thing too.
So at the early age of your life, what was more interested in you, or what did they hand down to you to learn?
Well, you know, growing up with a grandmother, you have to do everything.
Yes.
Everything you got to do. Whatever she put her hands on in the evening, you know you will sit down and you will do something. Some days if she is dealing with hammock, we'll do hammock. We'll weave. If she is crocheting, well, we will do crocheting, knitting, marking. The next thing what she allowed me to do, what I hated the most at the time, was you'll have to learn for put on button. You want to learn for sew. And I like, put on button? Yes, you want to learn for put on one button. You want to learn for put on one zip. You want to learn for cut. So that like one compact everything I get with my grandmother. Cause my grandmother, she was somebody that into art. And she does everything what arts consider. Yeah. So throughout the day, in the evening, as you know, your task finish. In the evening, cool off time, and it works on Sunday. After church, you come home, eat, and after that, you're going to marking. You will mark a piece of cloth with your name or something to that for wrapping your tortillas.
Wow.
Yeah, wrapping tortilla, knitting the edge of something that you can sell for days to come. And when she used to tell me that, I used to like look on her, Granny man, and I cry and cry. Say, you are still continue. And to that day, this is what make me
the success of
yes, this is the success of it.
system.
10 years of putting it out there as a black person, and to be real about it. Anybody else want to learn, it's a free of cost. You just come, it is all your time you need. It is time and patience.
I understand that you used to do like classes.
Yes, I used to do.
Youths or after school youth.
After school youths, they used to come in, but you know how the youths are. They think as they come in, they will learn something, and this is over the years. They could learn to make a bracelet or a chain or anything quickly, but then really get into nitty-gritty of it, carving something or doing something, it takes time.
Okay.
It takes time, real time.
I see some couple pieces here that you did like knitting.
Yeah, this is weaving. This is not knitting. This is weaving. Yeah, this is weaving. Yeah, then we have knitting. What we knit with we are carrying one needle. Then we have with 2 needles. It is a knitting and a crocheting. Then we have weaving. What you do hammock, you weave. So with that.
So you make hammock too?
Yes, we make hammock as well, and I does repair as well.
All right.
Yeah.
You're talented.
Yes.
Very gifted.
Yes. As well, we sew. If you need anything repair or something cut and sew, we do it as well.
So what these colors represent?
Okay, this is the Garifuna colors. The Garifuna colors, I do Jamaican colors, I do any colors that comes about, because the thing is that we are multicultural. Mostly what I base on right here is Garifuna and African, you could say African colors, Belizean colors. You could get a chain string of any color of your choice as well. It's not only based on those 3 native colors. Yeah, so you could come to the shop at Finnegan Market and you could shop.
Lion Eye View TV. This is the Zion Eye View TV. Anytime you see me, I'm always bridging that gap you see. From Florida to PG, Addis Ababa to Belize City. Always in some kind of industry. Always a helping up, we used to be free. Always hitting up His Majesty.
This is Lion View TV again. We're here with the elder, showing you how he make things from bone. What kind of bone?
Okay, that's it. Come to the market, I feel like I want to eat some cow foot soup, right? Now I just suck up the bone here and I look at the bone here and I say, really? I think I could make something with this. And I slice them up, and here is the product, cow foot earring bones.
How long does it take for you to carve one out or design? Or what do you polish it? You sand it?
Yeah, you got to cut it, then you got to cure it. You have to cure it with Clorox to take out the impurities. Then you have to polish it. Then you have to sand it to get it to that smooth finish, right? So you can get the actual ivory looking of the bone.
So how long you been doing this?
Oh man,
Family again?
This is a family thing. It was mandatory. We had to do something. Growing with our grandparents, you have to learn a trade, because you have to get out there and learn to do something. If you don't have a job, you can sustain yourself.
You hear it from the elder.
And how you hear it from the elder, right? So this was like we had to do. It's not what we wanted, but we had to do something. We had to learn trades.
So what else do you do beside the bone and the carving?
Well, I make graters, but not just ordinary grater. They come with a pattern. This was started by my grandmother too.
Okay, so it's a family tradition.
You just don't make a grater because you can slip and cut your hand. So he has to make with a pattern that is smooth, it flows in and out smoothly, without any hitch.
You do different size?
Yes, different size. Big ones, small ones, little ones for to grate nutmeg and whatnot, right?
Let me see the other side.
Then you have other.
The other side of the grater?
Oh,
Okay.
if you watch it good, you can see the pattern in it, right?
Yeah. Great work, great job. Local made in Belize.
No, ask me how many holes are on this.
How many holes are on that? I don't know. Or you know?
Over 700 holes.
700 holes
800 holes
to make this grater. You hear it from the elder. This is what the youth need to pick up, some type of skill, some type of trade, you know? Something that then could last long.
We have smaller ones, we have medium ones.
Jay's One Love Belizean Handmade Art and Craft Gift Shop. We have belts to offer as well. 100% nylon. We take about 2 days for a belt to be delivered. You come in order, and within 2 days you can get a belt, because it takes a lot of effort doing it. We have to string it on a rock, and then we begin to weave back and forth. And if you want it with any design, you could get it with a specific design as well. With a specific color. It doesn't have to be a dread color or a color of your choice. Beside that, we do keychains as well to hang your keys on, that you don't misplate. You could get it with your name as well, or with a little image at the back, and as well at any color you want. Any color you want. We do hand bracelet as well in nylon, with your name if you need it to be done. We do as in culture colors as well, handbands, friendship bands, whatever name of you. Right here we have some different choices. See it right here. Your budget. So you just have to tell me what you need and I will do it for you. If it is not here at your choice, you tell me how you want it and I do it for you. Yeah, so you are welcome anytime. Belize, Central America. We have a lot to offer you.
Lion Eye View TV. This is the Zion Eye View TV. Anytime you see me, I'm always bridging that gap you see. From Corozal to PG, Addis Ababa to Belize City. Always in some kind of industry. Always a helping up who used to be free. Always hitting up His Majesty. But come no Empress Menen is the key.